So you're here because you want to get smart fast. And today, we're diving deep into Germany.
Right.
You're probably thinking, fast cars, maybe punctuality, history,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Usual suspects.
Exactly. But our aim today, using curious facts about Germany as our guide, is really to peel back those layers. Find the unexpected stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not just checking boxes. We want those surprising details, the quirks that really make Germany interesting. It's funny how a place known for order has so much, whimsy underneath.
Okay, good starting point.
Uh-huh.
Food. Everyone thinks bratwurst.
Right? Almost certainly.
Well, get this. Germany has over 1,500 different kinds of sausage. 1,500.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of sausage.
It really is. And it speaks volumes about, regional differences. Like, you've got spicy currywurst, which is huge in Berlin. Total street food vibe.
Right.
And then compare that to, say, Bavaria and Weisswurst. Completely different world, preparation, everything.
And sticking with Bavaria for a second, that food culture, it gets even more specific. Beer there, it's actually legally considered food.
No kidding. Food.
Yeah, legally. That tells you something pretty fundamental about its importance in, daily life there.
Which, I guess, leads us to another classic, Oktoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the twist. It mostly happens in September.
Oh, right. So much for the name.
Exactly.
It just shows how these assumptions we have about places can be a bit off. We build these pictures, but reality is often, more fun.
Totally. Like Germany's reputation for quiet and order.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real thing. There are legally enforced Ruhe Zeit and quiet hours, especially Sundays. Making too much noise, like mowing your lawn, that can actually get you into trouble.
It's a serious commitment to peace and quiet, definitely.
But then you contrast that with the Autobahn.
Right. The famous no speed limit zones, freedom.
But, and this is the surprising part I found, it's illegal to stop unnecessarily, even if you, run out of fuel.
Yeah, that catches people out. The priority is keeping traffic flowing. No avoidable stops.
Okay, here's where it gets really, really interesting. A legal thing,
Yeah.
You won't believe this, escaping from prison. It's not actually a crime in Germany.
It sounds wild,
Right.
right? But the thinking behind it is, the desire for freedom is seen as a basic human instinct, something you can't really punish.
Huh.
But, and this is the key part, if you commit other crimes while escaping, like assault or property damage, you're fully accountable for those.
Okay. So it's not a complete free-for-all. It's a very specific legal distinction.
Exactly. A fascinating balance.
Let's shift gears a bit to something more. Well, fairy tale-like.
Mm-hmm.
Germany is packed with castles. Over 20,000 of them. Castles, ruins, the whole deal.
It really fuels that romantic image, doesn't it? 20,000.
Straight out of folklore. And speaking of charming details, there's this street in Reutlingen, Bruggerhofstrasse.
Oh, the narrow one.
The world's narrowest street, yeah. At its tightest point, it's just 31 centimeters wide. Like shoulder width for some people.
You literally have to turn sideways. It's kind of comical.
So you've got this deep history, this touch of the fantastical. But Germany is also super modern, especially with the environment. That recycling system.
Oh, it's intense. Very sophisticated. All those different colored bins for glass, paper, plastic.
Yeah, everyone knows about those. But the fan system for bottles.
That's more than just recycling. It's like part of the lifestyle. It's a deposit system, and people really participate. You see people collecting bottles to return them. It's ingrained.
A real commitment then.
Definitely.
And okay, one last thing, circling back to that quirky side. In some parts of Germany, they actually have protections for garden gnomes.
Garden gnomes. Seriously.
And other mythical forest creatures. They're seen as part of local cultural heritage in certain areas.
Okay, that's genuinely charming and unexpected.
Right. So I guess what's the takeaway here? Germany is, it's way more complex than the stereotypes suggest.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got this efficiency, but also this deep respect for quiet. High-speed freedom on the Autobahn, but strict rules about stopping. Order, yes, but also this wonderfully quirky, almost magical side.
Exactly. It feels like a country full of, unexpected depth and humor and just a lot of humanity under the surface.
Well put.
So maybe here's a final thought for you listening. Thinking about all these German surprises, what other ideas do you have about famous places? Assumptions you hold? Maybe they wouldn't stand up to a closer look either. Perhaps it's worth exploring the familiar, just with fresh eyes.